Right now I'm just trying to wait. Trying to see how ES does above this high. I mean NQ does above this high.
There was no manipulation for what?
Like to go higher.
What do you mean?
Like if I thought if we wanted to go higher, like we gotta see like manipulation first, then like continuation of order flow.
Let's just move down.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like
Manipulating those lows.
we manipulated these lows, and now we're displacing higher.
Sure. I don't know why I was always with,
Same thing here.
yeah.
But this is an hourly low too. This hourly low right here. Move down, then move up. This is the low. This is the low. Just like low resistance draws. I don't know what's a clear sweep.
I don't know why I was like with the fact that I thought like the
That
first
price needed to
like
come back down?
The
Nah.
market open.
No, market can have manipulation during pre-market. We can even take trades off of London session manipulation. So this, in my opinion, looks like our high time frame sweep for the day, or at least for this extension up to these highs. We got a break structure to the upside. On our more bearish index, NASDAQ, we just broke to the upside as well. So, because we were previously in bearish order flow, because we broke structure to the downside right here, we just broke up. So this to me, if I was looking at like the 15-minute, right, since on this sweep, we broke down, the 15-minute came up, we respected this gap, but then what do we come down and do? We come down and boom, fill equilibrium, and then we break structure to the upside on the 5-minute. That to me is long, 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 long. That's what price is telling me right now.
Yeah.
ES is going to probably grab these highs without giving us any sort of entry, which is fine, but we just have to be super conscious of that before trying to take longs on NASDAQ up to these highs, because we're still in the manipulation time frame. It's still 7 minutes into market open. It's a little bit early to be placing trades. We can see how close. This is the next drawn liquidity that we have right here on the S&P 500. We can see how ES is going to react off these highs. See how NASDAQ is going to react. The biggest thing is seeing, okay, are we going to get a retrace? Are we going to get a respect of that or are we going to retrace? And when we do retrace, are we retracing into a bullish confluence? And then off of that bullish confluence, are we getting like hella confirmations that we're going to go higher? Because again, we frequently do this. It's exactly actually what we just saw down here. We will frequently get, or this is a better example, we'll be in the action of a sweep, and people will see that as a break. So I'll show you on the 15-minute. We'll break structure to the downside, and then in that move down, we're also taking out high time frame draws and liquidity. Then once we take out the high time frame draws and liquidity, we'll convince people that we're continuing the new trend that was formed. But that move down retrace for us to move higher. So how does that apply in today's example? Well, we very well could come up, put in a high right here, convince people that we're retracing to go higher, and then sell off. So we want to be super conscious of that and be understanding like, okay, we're probably going to get a 5-minute retrace. When we do get that 5-minute retrace, how are we 100% certain that price is going to go higher? That's going to be what's going to help us make money today.
Do you think that the SMC could affect how NQ moves or no?
What do you mean?
That potential SMC, you know how we just stepped out London highs on ES?
Yeah.
You think that could play an effect to how NQ starts moving?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, if NQ doesn't take out those London highs and we start displacing, if we start breaking structure to the downside or inversing 5-minute gaps on NQ, then that shit's a very obvious short opportunity. because boom, take out session highs. We have 3 super solid. We've got London lows, Asia lows, hourly lows, draws and liquidity to the downside.
These stack lows down here too.
Mm-hmm. Nice, like these club indigo lock-in music. I don't know what that means. Are there any Lucy's? Shit's dead.
Where was that?
No, can you grab Lucy's from the kitchen? They're like tucked in the corner by the dining room table in that Lucy bag.
Okay. Damn, they took the portable. What the fuck?
Oh no, I'm using it right now.
Oh shit.
Sorry.
We can.
What, do you need it?
Luke, hi.
You could give my charger for my room if you want to get a charger.
What's your phone at?
Mine's at 20, but I'll probably grab another one. I forget.
Yeah, I just didn't sleep with the charger last night. That shit's cooked.
Yes, this. I mean, I could just spike that gap. Oh man. No. Damn you.
Hard to say. ES disrespected this 1 minute gap though. Probably means we're due for a 5 minute retrace. So to keep it a buck, because this this sweep happened early in market open, it's making me feel like that's a manipulation for us to potentially go lower. That's how I feel, but just because I feel that way and I want price to move like that doesn't mean price has to. Thank you, bro. 5 piece, bro. So yeah, just because I want price to do that doesn't mean it's going to happen for sure. Regardless, we haven't gotten any sort of a 5 minute retrace into a 5 minute confluence for us to even be able to take advantage of the opportunity to go long. So we're definitely going to want to see some sort of a 1 minute break, some sort of a 1 minute change in order flow to the downside. It's what some people do. I mean, it's too late now, but I know that this is a strategy for some people. Some people will try and take like scalp trades. I've done this before too, where like we'll take out this because we know that we're taking this out. They'll see this inverse gap and then they'll just trade like, because they see this gap, even though we're bullish on the 5 minute, they know that once we inverse this gap, then we're probably going to make a 5 minute retrace. So they just trade like the 1 minute like this. They find equilibrium, they short off of this candle, or they just short right when equilibrium gets into it. They get a little bit risky, and then they target the 5 minute confluence like this gap. So they would do like something, they would do something like this. So that would have banged. It would have taken like 2 minutes to smack. That, I mean, I was just kind of showing you that just to show you that. But there's different ways that you can, because that's like the same exact, it's the same strategy, but we just took it down to lower time frames. So it was high time frame sweep, and by understanding that on the 5 minute we're still bullish, at least right now. It doesn't look like we're going to be after this 5 minute candle though. We'll see. But yeah, in this case, we take boom, high time frame sweep. We still understand that because we're taking out these draws, we're probably going to get a retrace. So we just anticipate the retrace. We see the inverse gap, we see the fill, and then boom, you short. And instead of shorting towards a drawn liquidity, you short towards the gap that it's probably going to retrace into. Or you could do like equilibrium, which in that case was probably like the same spot of where the gap started. And some people do like TP1, TP2, and then like maybe final TP underneath this, and you know. All right, let's see. Damn, we respected the gap. So hypothetically, if we wanted to take longs, this would technically be the spot that we would want to look for some sort of confirmation. But remember, we did take out London highs. On NASDAQ, we've been unable to take them out. We're respecting this gap on both of them. So, I mean, all the way, the gap that we would need to inverse for us to confirm that it's going higher is going to be all the way up here. So you would probably want price to put in a high. I will say though, with this reaction, it's kind of spooky to want to go long.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah. So on the long side of things, the opportunity is still there. We're technically still in bullish. We're still in bullish price action on the 5-minute. If we do put in some sort of high and then break structure to the upside, what I would do is I would want to see like just extra confirmation that we're definitely going to move higher, because this move up could very well be that 5-minute retrace that I was telling you about to send us lower, just like how we saw that on the 15-minute after taking out draws and liquidity. So let's just be aware of that. And definitely be aware of this 5-minute. I think that we should be watching the 5-minute. If NASDAQ, or I would want to see both NASDAQ and ES inverse the gap. And the nice thing is, just like how I was telling you, how whatever, if we respect this gap and we get to move up, even if we inverse this gap, again, we want to see as much manipulation as possible. The market's going to try and do it. So once we inverse this gap, we're probably going to get a move up, going to get a 1-minute break to the upside, because it's going to want to get people into longs. So if we can get an inverse gap and a change in order flow on both ES and NASDAQ, then we say the change in order flow to the upside, we're just going to wait for confirmations back down, and then when boom, we can target all those lows. See what happens though. We're still respecting this gap.
Yeah, those equal lows from yesterday are still there too.
Let me see. These ones? Or these ones? Yeah. Yeah, these are the equal lows. These are far down here, but yeah, these are previous day lows.
Was there news or something like that shit?
Yes, bro, there's a bunch of more news. This came out like randomly. Yeah. It's just tweets. Yesterday was super shit price action.
Ceasefire for the war news.
Looks like we're probably going to inverse it on NASDAQ. Looks like we're probably going to get the same thing here on ES.
So once we inverse, it's just look for the rebalance break structure and confirmation that we're going lower.
Yeah, we would want to see some sort of a like retracement to the upside on the 5-minute, and then once we see that, then yeah, I would be looking for change in order flow right back down to the downside. ES is shitting the bed right now though. Okay, so we got that. Gotta hope that price gives us, it's been literally 10 straight minutes of down candles, so we gotta hope that we get some sort of rotation back up here before coming down and taking out our draws to the downside. It's looking crazy right now though. Wow, that is not what you want to see. Damn, like that is crazy. 183 ticks is insane. Let's okay, so this could be nice. We I don't think that it's gonna leave these lows alone, but it would be nice if we could get price to put money? To not. Huh?
Is that not free money?
It is free money. That's why I'm saying, like, for price, it would be fire for price to move up the way that it is right now. So, I mean, this is the problem with situations like this. It's hit or miss. You can, like, do a gamble and say we have these lows. I think the very next candle, price is going to rotate down and smack them. Or, you know, price could very well start that 5-minute retrace right now and give us a deep, heavy retrace, and then you're super deep, sick and deep in drawdown. Looks like this shit might just smack it though. We'll see. I don't know. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, goodbye. It's gonna smack that shit. So we still have opportunity on ES. That little spike down might have been what price needed to give us a potential like 1-minute retrace higher. I will say though, the nice thing is that I do think that all of this low resistance liquidity is going to get taken out. So there's gotta be, I mean, it is ambitious, but these are London lows. We haven't taken London lows yet. These lows haven't been swept on ES yet. We still have good opportunity to the downside. I think the fact that NASDAQ took these lows out means, dude, we can definitely take, or if we got a bearish SMT off of these highs with ES, not only for us to complete the SMT do we need to take out these lows, but if we take out these, why wouldn't we want to take out all of these as well, especially these ones, like all of these that are all stacked up. It's we joke about it, but it's free money, like sitting underneath there, or just good draws. So we're faced with the decision here. That's a tricky one. You take the gamble of, do we enter off the, this is like literally the decision. It's like, do we gamble off this gap, or do we wait for a 5-minute retrace? Right now, you know, we're moving down pretty smoothly. Yes, we haven't quite grabbed this. It's a difficult game to play.
Yeah.
What you could do is, you know, you could maybe like, I don't know, you could play it safe and go to micros, but
she's already late.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
Actually, no, it's not.
this is your ball game. The only reason why I said micros is because you could technically have a much wider stop and still be able to capitalize on the lows getting hit while having the protection of the upside retrace. It's just, this is just a shitty position to be in.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I would say because we took out these lows, like, see right now, I think a lot of people are gonna FOMO into this. Maybe we don't get like a full real crazy 5-minute retrace, but if we can even just like sweep out these highs and then get a rotation down, that's good enough for me. Cause yeah, we sold off quick. London lows. Yeah.
Nah, just wait.
Yeah, I mean, I think waiting is the safer route to go for sure. Cause yeah, it's like this is like the gamble scenario. You either gamble on it with the potential of it being wrong, which right now it would suck to be in this, or you give yourself the opportunity to miss the trade, but it's a lot safer.
Yeah. What time is it? 10?
Yeah, 9:56. So, we're getting pretty good. 5-minute retrace here. Yeah, all of these stacked lows look too good.
Yeah. Thanks.
All these stacked lows look too good. I think we're creeping up to these highs. You're going to want to pay attention. If NASDAQ, you're going to want to look at these highs, see what NASDAQ does to them. NASDAQ is closer to these highs than ES is, so we could make like maybe a bearish SMT off of it. NASDAQ maybe takes them out. Or it could be a scenario where NASDAQ breaks structure to the upside, and ES only sweeps them and then rotates down. I mean, yeah, during these situations, it's not super tricky, but it's just kind of annoying.
Yeah.
So ideally, we would get a break above those highs on NASDAQ.
Not like an inverse where I get lower. And then like an inverse.
Yeah, ideally we would get a change in order flow to the upside and then a change back down. Minion voice, bro.
Alright, there's a sweep.
Okay, so that sweep, again, could be all that we wanted.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's like, could be, or we could just keep going higher and get a deeper retrace.
Can I buy stop?
That's your stop loss, yeah.
And then I TP, I want that these lows.
All the way down here.
Yeah.
buy limit.
Or can I see like where market's at right now, so I could like choose a?
What do you mean?
I want to just have London low.
Put it at London low, right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wait.
This is London low.
That's London low. Actually, no. Yeah.
What do you want?
Let me see. Yeah. Those are these. Asia low. London looks like a guaranteed smack. I'll take it, honestly.
All right. Well, stop me from being able to get into that, but it is what it is.
My bad.
No, it's fine. I mean, you should have held that bitch, bruh.
I know, but I thought London low was a guaranteed like sweep, so I just wanted to take like the guaranteed money.
But nice. Dubbed on the day. There you go.
Nice.
Good job, bro.
My bad, bro. I missed out.
No, it's okay. I low-key wanted to win today. It's blows, but it is what it is. No, it's fine. I still have some opportunity. And sheesh, if you had taken these, who knows what could potentially be happening right now. I might have some opportunity. I need to lock in real quick. Oh, damn. That's not what I want to see. Sucks. Yes, took out everything. This might be some.
Sorry, bro. I feel bad.
No, it's fine, bro. I mean, bro, I don't need any extra bread, bro.
Still up 600K.
Yeah. Let's see.
Could have been $1 million today, but.
Nah. Don't worry, bro. This is the objective of the 30 days anyways, so I want to make sure that you get taken care of.
Don't remember. I just feel bad for myself.
Short this one. Oh, it's a little bit risky after inversing that gap.
Would you have it for TP?
Whew. Shit. Sorry, what?
You were gonna take on ES?
I was going to take it on NQ off this candle right here. Yeah, cause I was trying to. That's kind of what I was trying to tell you. Like sometimes when we get these big sell-offs, we don't always get those like full proper. And that's just like kind of market experience talking. Like I've just seen this sort of situation happen too many times. And I actually, funny enough, I literally called it. I said that we might get a sweep of this and then an SMT divergence off of it. Because I've seen that shit happen so many times where we're so close to good draws and liquidity where you got to think about price as like, yeah, I mean, we've already talked about this, but think about price like, is it really in need to be able to retrace on the 5-minute all the way up, or does it just want to like grab quick orders and then send lower, you know? Yeah. So sometimes you just got to think like, all right, we're so freaking close to these lows. Is price really going to need to give us this full retrace? Not really. Yeah, you're. 5-minute fair value gap tap. Yeah, but ES took out all of these lows, and the 4-hour is still technically bullish, so kind of need to keep that in mind. You know, this very well could just be a bullish SMT for us to come up, and guess what? What does NASDAQ have all the way up here? Untouched highs. So that's kind of what I'm low-key thinking about right now. I don't know if I'll take a trade today. What I would want to happen would for there to be a break of structure back down to the downside, or I would honestly I would want this move up to go a little bit further, but I would want there to be further move up and then a break down on the 1 minute, and then an inverse of a gap, and then that's what I would want. But it's kind of wishful thinking. We took out draws to the upside and to the downside. Most of the objectives are taken for the day, so.
Would you have been in profit today?
Yeah, I would have been able to manage partials.
I'm sorry.
No, it doesn't matter, bro. It's fine. Today very well could have been a loss for me that you could have helped me avoid, so.